I believe that everyone definitely has a right to health care. People pay enough taxes for everyone to have health care. At some point in time, someone or everyone has worked and put into the system, and I feel that we should support one another.
We know we must reform this system. The question is how. Now, there are those on the left who believe that the only way to fix the system is through a single-payer system like Canada's, where we would severely restrict the private insurance market and have the government provide coverage for everybody.
Would you be in favor of a national, single-payer healthcare system like they have in Canada?
Yes. I would, yes, for sure. Yes. I think it is the humane thing to do, and I think everyone should have the right to free healthcare. It's a matter of life or death.
Absolutely not.
On the right, there are those who argue that we should end employer-based systems and leave individuals to buy health insurance on their own. Since healthcare represents 1/6 of our economy, I believe it makes more sense to build on what works and fix what doesn't, rather than try to build an entirely new system from scratch.
Okay, let me say a person doesn't take care of themselves. Let's say that they smoke. Let's say they do drugs, and they become a wreck. So should this be the burden of the society? And the answer for me is absolutely not.
The Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act that was passed in 2010 is really a piece of shit legislation. It doesn't in any way address the fundamental problems of the U.S. healthcare system, and that is the profit making that is at the center of the system, that healthcare is a commodity.
You know, I couldn't even be in the same room as Nancy Pelosi to discuss it, because she'd be coming from this totally crazy perspective, which is I'm trying to compromise with people who really don't recognize that we're the only developed country in the world that doesn't have healthcare as a human right? So the place we started, and so when she's talking about compromise, God knows where the place is that she started. She didn't start with the idea that everybody should have access to basic health care.
We're here today to let Blue Cross know and all the insurance company know that the American people are fed up with the way that they are profiting off of our loved ones.
There was this distraction about what these progressive candidates that had supported single payer should be publicly supporting during the national healthcare debate.
We have learned from the 2009 healthcare debate that we cannot count on the Democrats to win a single-payer national healthcare system that we know is right, that we know is just. We know healthcare is a human right. It's going to take a broad-based grassroots movement.
The party that you back controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you, because you're a chump.